Hey Aries, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for April 29th to the 30th of 2023. All right, let's jump into it with an oracle card message for Aries. Next 48 hours for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Whoa. Black Cat Independence wanted to pop out. Frog, creativity. I feel like you could be very creative at this time. Like, I see someone finger painting, but it doesn't have to be like art. It could be technology. It could be anything you're being creative with. Hair transformation. I do see someone like redecorating, repainting something, doing some type of DIY, mouse advantage at home at this time. Overall energy is Blackbird omens. You probably can't see everything so well. It's a rainy day. I have the windows closed. But with Blackbird omens, I feel like this is a sign that if you feel the need to redecorate or change things around your home, on the simple fact that it's just not feng shuiing the way it used to, I feel like that's a sign of the times. Like, I feel like because of some type of change that's taken place within you, whether big or small, you just feel like your life is moving in a new direction and everything else is just, the old way of things is just not working for you anymore. So you're shifting your home. And it could be small things like moving an end table another place and moving your chair, just rearranging the furniture simply, or redecorating for others, or repainting, rewriting, redoing your schedule, just to better suit who you are now or at this moment. Let's get into the tarot. I feel like that'll put you at an added advantage if you make the changes that suit who you are now. Like if you take the time out today or whenever to make the ship run smoothly with who you are now, it'll give you an added advantage on your schedule instead of trying to force things to happen. I feel like I need to give you one more shuffle. Like if you know you usually, I don't know, pulling your car to the garage, but you know you don't like backing out, why don't you just back in or learn how to back in now? There's something that small for some of you that you're parking your car a certain way to leave out of the garage easier, or just having things set up for yourself so that it fits your new schedule, your new lifestyle, your new mindset. 5 of Wands. So there's some conflict here. Could be within yourself with family. 10 of Cups. So there's conflict between family or friends. 7 of Cups. There's some confusion about responsibility, I believe. The Hangman, Pisces, seeing both sides, gaining enlightenment. So it could be some type of family feud or argument amongst friends. For some of you, it's co-workers. Overall energy, the 8 of Wands. I feel like you're at the center of this, or everyone on every side is coming to you about it. You could be involved directly, but I don't feel that. I feel like one side of the family is coming to you, the other side's coming to you about the other side, or a group of friends, 2 friends could be coming to you about each other. And I feel like you're confused. So when it comes, you're trying to see both sides of the situation for what it is. I feel like you're not trying to pick sides. You're just trying to be understanding and create harmony. Let's clarify. I would hope no one's trying to come in and argue with you. Even still, if they are, I feel like you're being neutral about it, or you're not being reactive, which is, surprising. No shade, Aries. But I see you're taking a hangman approach. You're confused, or you were confused, because I feel like so many people with so many different outlooks were coming to you about it. And I feel like that could be your new approach to things. Instead of immediately reacting, you're pulling your energy back and becoming more understanding. And I feel like that gives you an added advantage here with mouse advantage. That is your added advantage. The Hangman. Seeing both sides of a situation, whether you are directly involved or the middleman, is giving you the added advantage in a situation here. So it would be great for you in the next 48 hours to take a pause, before responding to someone. Clarifying the Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, especially if it's conflict. Ten of Pentacles, this is work. This is in multiple areas of some of your lives. Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. When it comes to career, there could be conflict around pay or work, or things are being divided equally with the Six of Pentacles. Someone's fighting at work because things are unfair. There's conflict at work because someone feels like things are not fair. I'm getting compensation, so it could be the pay versus the work. And they want you to weigh in on that. Clarifying the Ten of Cups is the Five of Swords. Oh, this is harsh when it comes to the family or love or friends. That's harsh. It's a karmic cycle of hate or hurting each other, getting back at each other. It's a constant eye for an eye, getting back at each other, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a cycle that just keeps going within your family or friend group or love life. I feel like it runs deep. With the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, it's like, okay, such and such did me dirty year, 5 years, 10 years ago, so I'm going to do the same thing to them now. And then instead of it being resolved, now that person's going to get back at them. And then they're like, well, you did this to me first, so they get back at them. I just feel like it's a cycle like that, whether it be family, friend, or love. Because with the Ten of Cups, I'm getting love, but I'm getting friends for some of you and family. This is like personal relationships where the cycle of conflict, competition, trying to win at all costs runs deep. That Five of Swords runs deep. And it's like using personal things to get back at people or get back at each other. Clarifying that Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're just trying to move away from it, move out of it, whether you're directly involved in it or you're a part of it or a middleman or not. You're trying to move out of that Seven of Cups, that confusion. You're realizing that it's an eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. And I hate to quote that like cliche quote, but you're realizing that in that situation. Maybe at first getting your lick back felt great, but then it didn't. I feel like with the Five of Swords, you only feel good initially. Then afterwards, you feel like shit. Especially if it's someone you care about. Like now, if it's just a horrible person who just does horrible things all the time and you finally get back at them, it's like even then it feels good, but that person's still going to go on to be a horrible person. I just feel like in this situation, it does not feel gratifying. It just creates a cycle, or you never feel like it's enough. You're realizing that everyone in the situation is confused and spiteful. Everybody's fighting with each other and hating on each other in work and family and love. With the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, you're looking at a situation and realizing how chaotic and crazy it is. With the Seven of Cups, I see you just looking at this shit like, what the fuck has been going on all these years? Or for some of you, it's like, what the fuck have I started? Not pointing fingers, it's just some of you. Page of Cups. You're realizing you have some type of inkling or an idea or a way out of something, and you go after that. With the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups, you see the clear choice, because the Seven of Cups can be an abundance of choices and options, which can confuse someone, but we all know there's only really one true choice here when it comes to the Seven of Cups. And you're choosing that Page of Cups. For some of you, you could be doing this for a child you have. You're moving on from this, keeping them away from these toxic cycles. Or you just have some type of inspiration to make things different, to change the dynamic, the history of something. Clarifying the Hangman is the Ace of Pentacles, a new stable beginning. I feel like clearing your karma, clearing your energy, starting a new cycle. Six of Cups. And like I said, it could involve a child for some of you. That could be your inspiration to move away from this or to change this dynamic and stop it from repeating. But also it could be, I don't know why I want to say a chain effect or domino effect, but this could have started in childhood or with siblings, and you're trying to be understanding, seeing both sides, or understanding your past or childhood and giving yourself a new start, a second chance with the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like giving the new generation a better chance. Overall energy is the Nine of Wands. The Wounded Warrior card, a card of perseverance. Seeing the situations around you for what it is. All the conflict and competition, the hate, and then the cycle repeating, everybody getting back at each other, everybody fighting with each other, hating on each other. But I feel like for some of you, seeing people at your job fight for equality instead of fighting to hurt each other made you reflect. Because when it came to the family dynamic, people were just in a continuous cycle of fighting and hurting each other or hating each other, getting back at each other. But when it came to your career, the Ten of Pentacles, it seems like someone here is fighting for equality. So this could be a family business as well. I feel like you're realizing that fighting for equality or equal give and take is better than fighting just to get back at someone and hurting someone. You're just seeing the situation and the confusion of it all. Like, how can you go to work and fight for equal pay and things and equal rights, but when you come home or you're around your friends and family, you just want to hurt each other and get back at each other. You don't value each other as much as you value your career, your job. That's the energy I'm seeing for you. You like looking at people sideways. Like, what's wrong with you? All right, I'm going to pull from this second and this one. You're like, it's backwards. Does it make any sense to you? It's just like you having an epiphany or a moment of clarity around other people, and no one else is having that awakening but you. Glove, money, status, complacency. Yeah, it's like they respect their job, their career, and people at work more than they respect the people closest to them. Lion, shining, mastery, strength. Elixir, health, toxicity, attending. Overall energy is knife, intention, conflict, resolution. So conflict resolution is the main theme here. It's like, how can you so easily resolve conflict when it involves your money and finances, but when it comes to emotions, it runs deep and people want to just get back at each other, hurt each other, hate each other. It's just like, it's nasty. You're just seeing the hypocrisy or confusion or delusion of it all and changing it for the better. You can't change other people, but you're like, I can change myself and my surroundings and my environment, my mindset. Because the only controlling factor you have in this is you. And I feel like you're realizing that. 6. Hate. And that's what I was getting. Very hateful, spiteful. And it can bleed into hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. And once I'll just leave that there. 4. Past. Yeah. 6 of Cups came out. Full moon. Gift. So there is a full moon in Scorpio on the 5th. So between, it has the 4th and the 6th here. December. Strong. Yes. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.